I ordered a few pencils from Musgrave. I ordered the Harvest number 2, which is the one that I really like. But I also ordered, and I also ordered some test scoring, which I really like. And then they had a number 1 on their website that I hadn't seen, and so I ordered that one too. At some point I'll order some Tennessee Reds, but in this video I didn't want to make a whole Musgrave video because there's only just one new pencil to the ones that I've shown before, and instead I wanted to go through like really a roundup of all the nice pencils or the premium pencils that I've gotten recently in my very new hobby. So first of all, I'll just show how Musgrave sends you a box of pencils when you order from them. You'll get them in these types of boxes. So in the case of the number 2, there's 12 pencils in here when you open it brand new. The same with the test scoring. And then also in the case of the number 1, it's actually just a box. Just a box, they come like that. So, but yeah, I don't think it was worth a whole video to show that. So then for what we're doing in this video is I'll just run through all of these in no particular order except they're grouped. And so I would say there's 4 groups in here. There's Blackwing, there's pencils from India, all from 2 companies, Hindustan and Doms, everything from Musgrave, and then the German and Japanese pencils, which have not gotten a scan yet, but I'm sure it's going to be an expensive one, and I'm just going to leave it for later. I already have my number 1 Japanese pencil, a Mitsubishi Triangular. So yeah, that's that. All right, so let's just run through. Let's do Blackwing first. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do this best, but I'm going to wing it with the Blackwings. All right, so then the natural pencil for Blackwing, all right, is, I don't know if I would call this something between, it feels to me like something between an HB and a B, but really more on the B side. So this is the Blackwing, and this was this is called the natural. It's supposed to be their lightest pencil. Of course, super buttery smooth. Then this is the 602, which I really like, and I'm pretty sure I will order again from Blackwing. And this is more, this feels to me like a B. Feels to me like a B. Then the Pearl, which is even darker, and I really liked as well. And then this one really feels like a 2B, and yeah, I'm gonna put a check mark into, like, these will go into what I consider a rotation. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing these. Then the soft, I'm not getting any more of these. I think it's like a 3B to a 4B from Blackwing, and it's not. I'm gonna put an X for, like, okay, I got these, they're gonna go in my collection, and that's that. All right, let's do then the Indian pencils, or the pencils from India. The Absolutes, Aspara Absolutes, thick graphite, strong as could be. This thing does not break, beautiful. So this is Apsara, and I always want to put Apsara with a B, and I have no idea why. It's just my own, maybe, language thingy. Apsara Absolute is absolutely gonna be in rotation. Okay, then your Doms Y1 Plus is not. Even though I think it's fine, but of all these pencils, it's the one that has ended up being what I would call inconsistent. And I showed an example of that in a previous video. Then we've got the Doms Zoom, and this one I'm getting more. Buttery, soft, nice, dark, although just a tad less than what I would call one of the two Apsaras, it's still very nice. I really like this pencil. So I'm gonna get more of these. Then of course, what I think has to be my number one so far, really. And I have no idea why. Love, as you all know, is irrational. And I'm gonna put like 3 check marks on this thing. I have no idea why. I just enjoy it. Then the Nataraj 621. I've given all these pencils to my son, but I went back and said, "Hey, I need one of those again because I'm gonna do a video." So the Nataraj 621s, very good. Not getting any more, but not getting any more for now. Yeah, so this is a check mark. This is a check mark. That's what I meant. Then your Dom's X1, which I found to be nice, but it had some, I don't know if I want to call them impurities. I don't know what they are, where every now and then it get sketchy. I'm not planning to get any more of those. Then if we go to the Lumograph, this one, I guess the Europeans have a different standard for what 2B really means. This is sold as a 2B Mars Lumograph, but it even says H1 in here. I have no idea why. You cannot tell, but it's etched into the wood, but it's a 2B pencil. I guess I'll have to get me a 3B and see what happened there. Of course, I use this pencil a lot when I was doing analysis, and I used it only for problems, but I'm not planning to get any more. I got them gifted. My wife and son bought me a whole bunch of them. I'm just going to have to keep them for the collection, whatever that means. Then the 2B's Faber-Castell. Okay, these are also 2B. 1 equals 2B. Beautiful pencil, grip 2001. I mean, I love these pencils, the way they're designed, but I'm going to have to see if, so I'm going to put in here 3B. Should I get 3B? I think I'm going to try that at some point. All right, so that takes care of that. This one is just like Apsara Platinum. This is Mitsubishi. This is all my notes for the Baby Rudin project were written in this pencil, almost all of them, and boy do I love this pencil. Mitsubishi, and I don't know if it's got a model number or anything. I don't see one here, but triangular. It definitely is a triangular pencil. And of course Dom's Zoom. This one is triangular, but they make them also in regular. Okay, so then let's go to the Musgraves, and this will end this roundup of pencils. And then at the end I'm just going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in for all of them. So this is the Ceres, which I didn't get any more out for, but I liked it. I liked it, and it's going to get a check mark. So these are going to be Musgrave. All these are going to be Musgrave. So in the case of Ceres Musgrave, it's a good HB to B, and I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, they had a gross, a gross of pencils is 12 by 12, which is 144 pencils, and they were selling them, and I almost bought them, but that's too many pencils for me right now. And since I'm sampling, I'm getting a whole bunch of pencils, so it's going to take me a while to go through. Then the Bugle, okay, which for some reason both times that I've gotten things from Musgrave, they've sent me a free Bugle. I'm not going to get any more because it really is an HB pencil, but it's a solid. I mean, by the way, all of these pencils are great in the sense that they're working, and you'd be happy to have them. I'm on purpose ending with another one of my favorites. Now, in the case of the Tennessee Red from, am I spelling Tennessee? I knew it had 2 E's at the end. It is a check mark. Very nice pencil. Yeah, very nice pencil. I should get some more of these for sure. Yeah. And then The last two are really my my go-tos from Musgrave right now, from what I've sampled, and probably forever. Yeah, test scoring, man. Test scoring for the win. Test scoring. And it's got a check mark. Yeah, love this pencil. And then my favorite from Musgrave is the Harvest. Yeah, the Harvest. Harvest number 2. Now they have a Harvest number 2 Professional. I'm gonna get me that one too, see what the difference is. But this is just good old Harvest number 2 barrel from Musgrave, and it gets a check mark. So I think of all these, what are the check marks? The check marks were Apsara Platinum, Dom's Zoom, Apsara Absolute, then Pearl and 602, and then Mitsubishi, Test Scoring, Tennessee Red. Yeah, that's it. So really, these are really my rotation right now. Is going to be, you know, as I run through, I'll get more. Pearl, Mitsubishi. I think I'm going to zoom in a little, and then maybe move this down. Yeah. So these are going to be, there's 9 pencils right there. I think that's going to be my rotation. And then if you see here, yeah, Dumps, X1 is not, Nataraj is not, Aspara Platinum. I think I said Harvest. Harvest gets a double, a triple. So it's really at the very top of my thing is Harvest, Mitsubishi, Apsara Platinum. And then maybe Test Scoring. Yeah, maybe Test Scoring also I would put, yeah. So I think these are like the 4 that I've liked the most. Then the other 5 that I like, they're pretty good. I'll get more. Now I would put the Pearl and the 602 up here if it weren't for them so being expensive. And I'm more of a peasant, as you all know, and so this is why I'm kind of like putting them in this group. But yeah, Dom's gets a pencil, Dom's Zoom, and I'll get some more Dom's and Apsaras because there's more that they make, and I'll get some more from Musgrave. I'm gonna get me some more Palomino, the regular brand, the one that are not Blackwing. And I think at some point I'm gonna do our friends Germans and Japanese pencils a little round, but that's gonna take me a little longer.